Welcome in to Ardmore High School here on the AHS Sports Network. We're here for today's area championship game between your Ardmore Lady Tigers and the East Limestone Lady Indians. I'm Coach John South. Coach Brian O'Donnell here with me this afternoon, Coach. Good to have you here. I know you were on the first game yesterday, and I get to work with somebody this game.
I know you're probably thrilled about that. It does get pretty hard just talking to yourself the whole time and trying to find up some stuff to say. So was happy I was able to hop back on with you today and be able to call another area championship for our Ardmore softball program. Seems like we've had a good little run the last couple of years of having this opportunity and getting to have it at home. So excited to be able to do this today, playing a big county rival in East Limestone.
That's right. We got a beautiful day. Is a little windy. Wind blowing out to right field. But just to recap what's taken place earlier today, first game in the losers bracket, Brewer, which was the 4th seed, beat Priceville, the 3 seed, 10-0. They earned the right to play East Limestone. East Limestone won that game 10-6. So now we have the Indians and Tigers ready to battle. Last night, your Lady Tigers did defeat East Limestone. So we're hoping to carry that momentum back. I think they're going to see a different arm today. I think Fallon was warming up. She pitched the first game yesterday, pitched well. But last night, Briley Joe started for them. And, you know, what was big for us is we had Lauren Bates come in and get the save in both games. So we were able to save our arms a little bit, and that's always good. So our pitcher should be ready to go today. Hopefully Fallon can take us all the way, but we do have some good backup if we need it.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt when you get this time of the year, if you can save your arms any chance you get, knowing it's probably going to be. I know hadn't been the warmest weather this weekend, but as you get to Florence and hopefully to Oxford, if it gets warm and you're playing a lot of games in a short amount of time, to be able to save those arms any chance you get, it's really good. See Coach Tim Jones out there getting the batter's box
That's
ready.
Right.
He's my goodness, how many years do you think he's helped?
There's a lot of years.
He's probably helped longer than I've been alive. I know he's been a part of a lot of Ardmore softball games and a big part of the program.
I don't know if you can see it on the video, but I know he's been painting lines a long time. But I don't know if he'd be too happy with the inside of that left-handed batter's box right there. Now he could probably just about do it with his eyes closed. The Lady Tigers come in today with a 26-24-1 record. East Limestone has a 22-16 record. Haven't played as many games as the Tigers, but I'm sure that comes from the many tournaments that Coach King has had our Tigers in. We're waiting on the coaches to come out for their meeting. Both teams are warmed up, ready to go. All right. We do have a lineup for you. For Ardmore. Leading off, catcher McKenna Hall. Batting second, the left fielder Peyton Pennington. Batting third, number 12, Fallon Broadway. Pitcher. Batting fourth, second baseman Cadence Williams. Batting fifth, third baseman Piper Abbott. Batting sixth, in right field Sullivan Smith. Batting seventh, the shortstop Raylan Dempsey. Batting eighth will be Brindley Dempsey. Brindley, it looks like she's going to be the flex. She will be at first base with Kiki Embry in center field, and then Briley Joe Lawhorn. So that's the lineup for your Tigers. Very similar to what we've seen the past couple of games. Coach, we've seen hitters for the Ardmore Tigers, go through slumps, but it's kind of settled in on a lineup now, and that can hopefully lead to good things now that we've got our lineups kind of set.
Yeah, it's just, looking at the games we've streamed this weekend, we've hit the ball really well. We've scored runs, and anytime you can do that and put pressure on the defense, it bodes really well for you. Even, like you saw in that first game against Brewer, we got down a little bit. But and then, the ones that we talked about, have really come on late, whether it be because of injury or just whatever the case may be, getting some key hits. And so that's with any sport, this is what you want. This time of the year, you want to be playing your best ball. You want to be having clean innings, not many errors, not leaving runners on base a lot. And so we're hoping to be doing that, and be able to finish it out strong this weekend with an area championship, and then get us ready for regionals. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we will be facing off. We'll be playing at 9 a.m. From what I've been told, next Wednesday,
the 13th.
And we will be playing the winner, or if we win, we will be playing the loser of the area of Boaz, Sardis, Douglas, and Crossville, which they will be playing their area tournament starting Monday and concluding on Tuesday. So we will have a couple extra days to be able to watch them a little bit, get settled back down, and then prepare to play them at regionals again a week from this upcoming Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Okay, so looks like they are through with the coaches' meeting. That was much shorter than yesterday's. I think they read the rule book to them last night.
See Coach Blake Montgomery right there for East Limestone, one of the assistants. And then kind of tell us, I know we don't talk a lot about the other team, but their coach, he's been there for how many years now?
Coach Brett Nave, he's been there, I would say 20 years.
20 years.
As the head coach, and it could be a couple more, but Blake Montgomery's assistant coach along with Brian Smith. Looks like we are going to have the introduction of the starting lineups.
Congratulate both teams as they will both be moving on.
As the voice of Ardmore softball, Rusty Bates,
Your Ardmore Tigers
delivers the starting lineups. I'm just going to kind of, with East Limestones, I'm just going to kind of let him go with it, and hopefully we can pick up, you can pick up on his.
leading off, number 26, your catcher, McKenna Hall.
Oh, we're doing Ardmore's first. Okay. We must be the visiting team.
Hank Pennington. Batting third, pitching today, number 12, Fallon Broadway.
Coach, as they're doing that, it's kind of weird to me
Batting
that
fourth,
here we are in the winner's bracket, they're in the loser's bracket, but yet you still have to flip for home team.
That's so.
We did that yesterday too, and just because we were the, in that game, we were one seed. We had to win the coin toss to
That's
be home
very.
team.
That's odd. I just thought maybe in a situation like this, with it there being an if game, they get to be the home team first, and if we have the if game, it's us. But it sounds like it's a coin flip, which is really, really odd. I don't know why they would do that, but I guess you learn something new every day.
It takes the advantage away of winning your area. And,
it does.
Or winning your first game. When we're going through the lineup, again, it looks like we're going to have McKenna Hall, Peyton Pennington, Fallon Broadway, Cadence Williams, Piper Abbott batting fifth, Briley Joe Lawhorn batting sixth, Sullivan Smith seventh, Raylan Dempsey eighth, and Kiki Embry ninth.
For the home team on the scoreboard, the East Limestone Indians. Leading off and playing center field, number 15, Blake Baker. Adding second.
So I do believe if we obviously we will probably have our own score bug up, but if you do see on the softball on the actual scoreboard at the school, we will be the guest on the scoreboard, even though we are the home team. So don't let that throw you off at home if we show you the scoreboard or pan to it and it says the guest or this or whatever this that might get me. I'm probably saying that as much for myself as anybody.
Right,
but,
I'll do the same thing.
But so we as they are getting their lineup called out for us for them, coach, in situations like this, kind of talk a little bit about. Obviously, East has played decent more games than us in the area tournament. At this time of the year, today especially, is there anything factor with that you think might have hurt? Well, we'll go to the national anthem and then we'll kind of talk.
Remove your headgear for the playing of our colors.
Yeah, but what you were talking about, Coach, about them playing a few more games, they are just coming off of completing the game. They may be a little loose. Hopefully, our girls, I know they've been active. They've been moving around and warming up, doing different things. But, East is a little more in that game mode right now. Yeah. Hopefully we can pick that up pretty quick. Looks like East Limestone today is starting Abby Thompson in the circle. She did not pitch against us yesterday. So maybe a little different look for our girls, but both teams going with different pitchers today. So, and I'm sure this is game 5 between Ardmore and East Limestone this year. So I'm sure they've seen Thompson early on.
Yeah.
But leading off in the top of the first, we'll have McKenna Hall, Peyton Pennington, and Fallon Broadway. I know in the 2 games yesterday, Hall picked up, I think she was 2 for 6, scored 2 runs, had a couple of stolen bases. And since she leads the team in walks, and since she's moved into this leadoff spot, it's been a spark because she's drawn a lot more base on balls, and hopefully she can get on the ball, get on base right here.
Yeah.
All right, start with first pitch, a strike right there. Hall takes it. McKenna does a really good job from that leadoff role of taking pitches and making the pitcher work. Change up, swing and a miss.
Yep.
Strike 2.
Yeah, key with all this is early on, especially, you want to stay ahead of the count, not give the batter any advantage. Just going right at McKenna. Good take right there by McKenna to get it to 1-2 in the count. Like you said, she's going to see a lot of pitches, and she takes. Very experienced.
She's got 23, 24 walks, so she's got a really good eye at the plate.
Yeah, she actually does. She leads the team with 21 base on balls on the season, and again, that's what you want with your leadoff hitter. Kind of got it right there, like with a little bit of a change up.
Yeah,
and really, that was a really good pitch.
That is the first out here in the top of the first. It's going to bring up the left fielder, Peyton Pennington. Pennington had a big day yesterday with 2 or 3 hits, but she was on base a lot. Made a great play from the outfield coach. I know you weren't here, but fielded one down the left field line and threw a bullet home to get a runner out. Swing and a miss there for strike one.
Great crowd right here under us. Got a good student section again under us, and then out in the outfield and got our high schoolers, it looks like, and just a good crowd in general for this area championship.
Ooh. Pennington with the slap right there, just a little bit outside the line. It's going to put her in an 0-2 count right here. Ball one, ball high. Peyton steps back in, and the pitch. Low and inside. Good job. Good eye by Peyton there. Coach, I know it's got to be tough on these slappers when they're moving and seeing, because you got to judge early.
You do.
On balls and strikes.
She's done a really good job right here to battle back to get the 2-2 and hopefully get something right here to hit. Again, way to battle right there by Peyton. Again, she's been kind of a staple in this lineup, I guess, really since her 8th grade year. She's kind of manned the role now, is hitting in the 2-hole. And
she does lead the team in batting. 413 coming into the playoffs. That was high. Great job there going from 0-2, worked it all the way back to full count.
And that's what you want. You want the top of your lineup. Obviously, you want them to get hits, get on base, but you really want them to make the pitcher work. And she's had to throw a lot of pitches already in this first inning. Great job battling right there.
Just keep fouling it off till you find one you like. And it doesn't take much if Pennington can get one on the dirt, especially if she gets a high bounce on it. She's tough to throw out. So here's the 3-2 pitch again.
There you
There's
go.
a base hit.
There
Great
you go,
job by
Penny.
Pennington. What an at-bat right there to get us started.
Yeah, that's what you want. You got a girl that's been playing varsity for a really long time. Didn't get rattled being down 0-2, just battled back. Some tough pitches she fouled off. Finally, the pitcher made a mistake, and Peyton made her pay for it and got a nice hit right there. And we've got one runner on with one out, and number 12, our pitcher, freshman Fallon Broadway, will be coming up to bat.
She hit a home run last night against East Limestone. There's a base hit right there to right field.
Great job.
That's going to get Pennington to third easily.
Let's see what she does. Great job right there by Fallon, hitting it to the other side of the field. Again, Fallon doing what she's done all season. 390 batting average, second highest on the team, 469 OBP, and just doing what she's done all season. Great job right there. And, hey, this is what you want. You want first, want runners on early, so now we got runners on first and third with one out for second baseman, number 3, Cadence Williams.
Cadence leads the team in doubles. It'd be nice to get another one right here. Squares shows bunt. Broadway's going to take second base. So now we got 2 runners in scoring position. So
Cadence is batting .353 on the season with 32 RBIs and a 447 OBP. Great addition to our team this season. Again, her batting average, she's got the third highest on the team, second in RBIs, third in OBP. She leads the team in doubles with 15. She's got 4 home runs on the season, and again, that's what you kind of want in your 4-hole hitter, somebody that can do damage in different aspects. And so already had a little mound visit right there. And again, that's what you said. You hope that we wouldn't kind of start out a little sluggish with them already having a game under their belt, and when we've really answered the call right here at the top of the first.
He just said 1-0, but the first pitch when Cadence squared the bunt, I don't know what he called that. I don't know I think nobody's arguing now if that was a strike on the first pitch, but she squared and bunted. Broadway went to second, and then the next pitch was high, so I don't know if it's 1-2's right.
He just said 1-2.
Yeah, but he said 1-0 before that, so it's foul ball hit down third base line.
Really good job battling right there by Cadence. And Cadence, she's had a hot bat all season. Has swung it really well for us, and again, 1-2 count with one out.
The gap.
And that's
up. That's fly ball to right field. Pennington is tagging.
Great job.
Wow. Good job by Broadway. Heads up base running there, Coach. That's a shallow fly ball.
It was. And really good job all weekend long of our players in base running, doing a good job of she went from second to third. She could have easily kind of held up, but she went ahead and scored a run, got 1 to third, and again, just a great at bat by Cadence to be able to get a run in, and here we are up 1-0 here in the top of the first.
That was Campbell Reese that made the catch out in shallow right field, and of course we knew with Penny's speed she was going to test that arm, and this gets Abbott up the bat now. Piper takes a strike to make it 1 ball, 1 strike. Piper was 3 for 5 on the 2 games yesterday. Her bat's kind of waking up here.
Good pitch right there.
Good change up on that outside corner.
And that may not have been a bad take right there, because there's not a lot you can do with that pitch other than probably hit it in the ground. Mm-hmm. And so really good take right there, even though it's 1-2 now.
There's it.
And that's what we want.
Pitch.
And we get another run in. Great job. Great base running by Fallon. Good jump. And here we are. We're up 2-0. And the count is up to 2-2 now. Great take again by Piper. And we have evened the count back up, and it seems like here a lot this first inning. We've gotten down in the count, and we've had really good at bats, really good takes, just continuing to foul pitches off and stay alive. And here we are with another 2-2 count.
Here's the pitch, ground ball to third, and the throw to first is out for the third out of the inning. So, Coach, we did score 2 runs. We batted 5 batters, but the pitcher threw 26 pitches here in the first inning. So that's a tribute to her, compliment to our batters, taking pitches and not giving in, not getting down, because Thompson does a good job throwing first pitch strikes and even second pitch strikes, but our girls tend to battle back, and maybe we can keep that going the entire game.
And we'll kind of talk a little bit about, and obviously we already have last night, but we'll go ahead and talk about Fallon a little bit again. Again, she leads the team in innings pitched at 126.2. It'll obviously be a little bit higher now after yesterday's performance. Lowest ERA on the team with a 3.8 ERA, and then obviously her bat already today and this season. She's played a little bit of everything. She plays first and third when she's not pitching, and then again, we'll be lined up with Piper Abbott at third base, shortstop Raylan Dempsey, second baseman Cadence Williams, first baseman Brinley Dempsey, and in the outfield, a lot of speed starting from left to right. Peyton Pennington in left field, Kiki Embry in center, and Sullivan Smith in right. Again, a lot of ground covered by those three in the outfield. And then behind the plate, junior McKenna Hall.
That's right. We got Broadway, a freshman, along with both on the left side of the infield, Dempsey and Abbott as ninth graders, Coach. And here we are with 3 ninth graders in the infield and playing for the area championship.
Yep.
Abbott did get ahead with first pitch strike. There's a ground
Great
ball
job,
to Raylan Dempsey. She throws over to her sister Brindley at first for the first out of the game.
Yeah, and like we alluded to yesterday, we have 0 seniors on the roster, so we will basically have this team back again next year. And again, you got a freshman playing shortstop. It's a tough place to play. She did a really good job right there charging that ball and firing it to first. And then, again, Fallon with the second batter getting ahead in the count with a swinging strike, 0-1. And she's coming right at him. And number 2 is she is swinging for the fences.
Yeah. That's Kaylee Matthews. She hit a home run the game before playing against Brewer. She's the third baseman for the Lady Indians. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's the first pitch Broadway's missed the zone with. Here's the pitch.
Don't mind that right there,
Yeah.
throwing a little high and outside, hoping that, with her aggressiveness, she'll want to swing at it.
right.
But really good take by her is she gets up in the count 2-1. Again, 2-1 count with 1 out here in the bottom of the first.
Good, nice pitch on the inside right there. Kind of jammed her. Wasn't much. She couldn't get much of a swing on that. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes to Matthews. Foul ball off over on the baseball field.
Had a few of those already today. I bet somebody will hop the fence.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we got Noxie Lee Fogg hopping the fence, trying to get
She
over.
may flip over.
I think she
All
made
right,
it
she's
over.
there. All right, here's the pitch. Fouled off down the left field corner. Hey, she scaled
we
that
got
fence
2. We got 2 baseball
somebody beat her
former
to
baseball
it.
coaches,
Yep.
kids out there running in the outfield.
Hadley
Smith and Noxie Lee Fogg out there.
Hadley got to it first.
That'll keep them busy for today.
All right, Matthews steps back in. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off again. She's battling. Coach, you missed it last night. I think it was leading off the top of the second inning for us last night. Brindley was up to bat and had a 13-pitch at bat and ended up walking. And that got us started. I think we scored 4 that inning. So, all right, we'll try the 2-2 again. Ball high. Game 1 yesterday against Brewer. There's a pitch. There's another ground ball to Dempsey. She stays back. High throw. Kind of stayed back on that instead of charging and had to rush her throw. Just a little errant on her throw as Matthews reaches on the arrow.
Yeah, that one kind of got up on her real quick and didn't really see it clean into her glove and had a little bit of trouble getting it from her glove to her hand to throw it, and a little high right there.
That's going to bring up shortstop Mahaley Lassie with the weak ground ball back to the pitcher. Broadway to Dempsey. Oh, and on the relay, Brindley Dempsey couldn't hold on short hop there, but we did get the lead out. And that's a big out because Lassie is a big hitter. She hit a home run last game. She's going to play college ball. So that's going to bring the cleanup hitter up, number 5, Scarlett Brown. Good off speed, just missed a little low. that's the thing about Fallon, being young and just a freshman. She's not afraid to challenge these girls. And good pitch, throw down. She's got her. Ooh.
Really good. And again, this is what's really impressive about that throw, and you've seen it a couple times, and then how the game ended last night with McKenna. This is her first year catching.
Yes.
And that just shows the type of athlete and type of softball player she is, that she looks like she's been doing it for years.
That's right. She looks like she's really comfortable back there.
Yeah.
And we know she's still learning, because that's a tough position to play and hard to learn. I had 2 that played that position, so I know what it takes to get behind the plate right there. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Lined off. Ball went off of Dempsey's glove, and Williams was able to retreat and get it, but couldn't get back to the base right there. So,
and we got, looks like Coach King's going to come out right here and kind of talk to Fallon a little bit, calm her down, talk to the infield, make sure everything's squared away and what we need to do. But yeah, just a very short one. Probably he's leaving a little bit up to the players to kind of stay a little bit too. But again, McKenna, again, how impressive. She's had some knee problems in the past,
right? And
to be able to, it takes a lot to. She's probably caught a lot of innings. Probably almost every inning this year. And so really, really good for her. To be able to do that, and just shows what it means to her. Being able to step out there and do that, because that's I think up until this year, for the most part, was it shortstop that
yes,
she played?
That she's played,
and was a really good shortstop before that. So
Grace Belot, the catcher, is up to bat for the Indians. Count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Got her chase one up high in her eyes.
She's chasing. She sees some runners on, and here's the thing: it's good to be aggressive, but if you're overly aggressive right here, you just want to be simple, put it in play, and hope you find an open spot. And again,
there's another error. Gets past Williams. They're going to score 1.
Really good pick right there by Raylan. That almost could have been. And, she could have had a chance to get home right there, or send her home if Raylan doesn't scoop that ball up. But again, just got up on her kind of quick, didn't get her feet moving quick enough. And again, 1 run right there for the East Limestone Indians is now the deficit, or the lead for the Tigers is cut to 2-1, and you see McKenna kind of coming out and making a call right here for the infield. Probably with the thought of if she runs and tries to steal from first to second, what we might do.
Good change-up, off-speed pitch to get ahead right there. The batter for the Indians is Presley McMunn. There's a pitch. There's line drive to Williams for the 3rd out. The Indians do score 1, but after 1 complete, it's your Lady Tigers ahead 2-1. Trying to look up to see. Looks like just trying to check Game Changer and seeing the stats, how things are being ruled. Like the Indians scored their 1 run on no hits that inning. They did leave 2 stranded, so need to clean up the play.
Looks like we'll be as we get ready to come to the plate here in the start of the second. Looks like we will be starting with number 9, Briley Joe Lawhorn, as the leadoff hitter right here. Briley Joe's batting .333 on the season with 19 RBIs and a .393 OBP on the season for Briley Joe. And again, some of these, they all run together. Briley Joe is also a freshman, correct?
No, she's a sophomore.
She's a sophomore.
Yeah.
A lot of these I don't have in class in PE, so so again, the lefty Briley Joe Lawhorn also throws pitches left-handed as well.
First pitch from Thompson misses high. Ball 2. You know, you hate to see it coming out first in that first inning, bottom of the first, and you know, we do give them a run, but on no hits and 3 errors, and we got to clean that up. She misses high, so 3-0 to Lawhorn. Sure, she'll be taken here.
Good take.
Misses inside right there. Great start here in the second inning.
And I guess all you can say, the positive right there for the pitcher is she didn't waste many pitches getting a walk. Four straight. Obviously, it may not be good if she can't find the zone, but she didn't have to. She didn't use a lot of pitches up at the bat. So now we got Briley Joe on first with junior Sullivan Smith up to bat.
Sullivan had a big day yesterday.
She did.
I think she had 4 or 5 hits. If I can find my.
She had the, I think in the 5th or 6th inning, she had the big single back up the middle that scored 2 that I think put us ahead. And again, you know, she kind of had Coach made a point that she's kind of peaking. She's been playing really well the last few weeks, and you know, she's got a .390 on base percentage and a .333 batting average.
Yeah, she was 4 for 7 yesterday in the 2 games. So she's down right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The ball bounces up. Good job by B-Lot by sliding over, stopping that ball. The ball bounced about 40 feet to the plate right there. Ball 3 high, so here we are. We've worked another one, gotten down in the count. We've worked it back to full count. She's going to want to, Thompson's going to want to give her something to hit because she doesn't want to walk the second one. There's the ground ball back up the middle. Oh, nice flip right there.
Very impressive
by Stodmeyer, the second baseman, backhands the ball and just flips it out of her glove. And that was the only chance she had to hit Lawhorn.
Yeah.
Flips it to Lassie, but
pretty
no
impressive
chance
right
to
there.
turn the double play. But that was a good play by the Indians. That's going to bring up the shortstop, number 1, Raylan Dempsey. Smith with good speed on first base. Dempsey takes inside for ball 1. Again, good crowd out in the outfield.
It's a little windy, but I will say I'm proud the sun has come out because I was kind of regretting wearing shorts because it got a little chilly there for a minute.
I put the pants on, and I'm kind of regretting doing that now. But all right, 3-0 right here to Dempsey. She's taken. Showing bunt just to try to mess the pitcher up, but there's strike 1. These guys in the outfield in their trucks probably came back, go to the Black and Gold Club, ordered pizza for them last night.
Great on the Black and Gold Club.
Delivered Domino's out there about 5th inning last night of the ball game.
Yeah, you could. We drove by on the way to our game, and there was cars just 4 and 5 rows deep back there. Great job. You know, obviously you were happy that they were there for the first game that kind of got them out of school, but, you know, it's a testament to our community and just how much the kids root for each other that we had as big of a crowd for that last game as we did the first one. And, again, a big one here today by our students.
There's a 3-2
Raylan
pitch.
It's got it over her head.
She burned the left fielder.
And she's going to hold her up it. Yep. She kind of had to wait. Sullivan had to wait just a minute. You know. But great hit by Raylan. So now we've got runners on second, third with 1 out for our slapper, number 33, sophomore Kiki Embry. And again, great hit right there by Raylan. Great job checking up, but running the bases well. Kiki is batting .339 on the season. She's got a .408 on base percentage, and she has 16 stolen bases, which is third highest on the team, and also 16 RBIs so far this season. And she's ahead in the count already, 1-0.
She's been a valuable piece. I know she spent some time at leadoff. She's been in the middle of the lineup. Now settled back into her home at the bottom of the lineup. That, you know, just because you're batting in the 9-0, that's just as important, because, you know, you're a jump start to turn the lineup over. She does a good job of putting the ball into play. Sometimes having a good 9-hole batter is just as important as a good leadoff batter.
It is. You know, you can't take a deep breath, and if you get your 9-hole hitter on for the top of the order, that just adds to the RBI chances for your top half, which is key. And you've heard the numbers of our top, 3 to 4 hitters, and really, I mean, our depth. I mean, we've had as much hitting and much activity on the bases from our 6, 7, 8, 9 hitters as we have the top. So very deep lineup for your Ardmore Tigers.
You got the infield in with her being a slapper, so that does give her a little more, easier to get the ball through the infield, but it also opens up for the little bloopers over the infield's head, since the outfield is not really adjusted to the infield coming in. Good speed on the bases.
Great job right there battling by Kiki.
Staying alive. Again, 2 balls, 2 strikes to Embry. Hall is on deck. There's ball high. Oh, great job by the catcher, Belat, right there. Thought that was going to get away from her right there and score another run. So it's full count, another full count, Coach.
Yeah, great job right here by Kiki. Great at bat. There we go.
Base hit off the glove.
Yep.
That's all you got to do with that defense drawn in. Not a lot of reaction time, and that's just what it took. Put the ball in play, put some pressure on them. I think that's probably going to be ruled a hit. I would think so, but it does score. Smith from third base, and Dempsey heads up was able to still advance to third. So, Coach, you see that fire truck out there in left field?
I do.
I think McKenna's due one right here.
Yeah.
All right, takes ball high. Embry goes down to second base. 2 runners in scoring position for Hall right here. Now, I'd like to see it home run, but any kind of base hit right here, I'd like to see her try to go a backside, just get something out there to right field, right side of the field, score a couple of runs. Swing and a miss there, so 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good take.
Ball up. Again, she has a great eye up there.
Yeah.
A lot of that probably does come from being a catcher, too.
Yeah.
You know that umpire strike zone, as the game moves on, you're back there defensively. You know what he's calling, so that helps you when you are in the box. Now it's 3-1, looking for her pitch to drive right here. Ooh.
Yeah, I kind of thought the pitcher might somewhat try to pitch around her just a little bit with first base being open. Obviously, I mean, it's a double-edged sword, because then you're going to have Peyton Pennington coming up. But if you throw the wrong pitch to McKenna, you might see her hitting that fire truck out there. Oh.
Wild pitch. That's going to score a run.
Did he say he hit her?
Oh. Wow, I thought it went behind her.
I did too.
I thought that might score 2 with the way the catcher didn't really react that much, but Hall does get hit. with a 3-2 pitch. So the bases loaded here, 1 out. Peyton Pennington up. Pennington had a good hard hit to the left side. Her first at bat.
Infield's coming in again right here. And again, there's a lot of speed on the base pass. So even if they field it quick, it's going to take a really good throw to get Raylan at home.
Good a speed as we can have out there right now. Here's the replay of the hit coming up.
I guess it did get right on the front. We didn't have the angle to see that up here, but I guess it did.
Here's the 0-1. Ball down in the dirt.
Great
Good
job
take.
right there by the catcher, blocking that up, saving a run.
Great time to have your leading hitter in the box right here.
That
a little
should
blooper.
get down.
That's perfect. There we go. The infield's drawn in. Here comes. It's going to be a play at the plate.
Oh, she may have got
She
under
saved.
that.
She
Great
got
job.
under it.
Great slide right there by Kiki to get under it.
Great
Really
job
good
all the way around.
Yep.
Again, infield drawn in gives you that room for those little bloopers.
Yep. And, I mean, even with that bloop, it didn't, it hit still down in the dirt, so it didn't even get out of the infield. But, again, with them playing up like that, and then, great job by Kiki. Again, we talked about the speed we had on the base pass, and it showed right there. Kiki did a great job of sliding and getting under that slide. And here we are. We put a 3 spot up with still only 1 out. Runners on first and second with a 5-1 lead for your Ardmore Tigers.
I like it. We got a little run going. Coach King being aggressive over there in third base, sending that runner.
Wow. She went
great job by Broadway. That's going to score.
And here we go. Stand up right there by McKenna. First and third. Great hit right there by Fallon.
She picked that one off the ground.
She did. She went very low, and Coach Montgomery is calling time, and he is going to come on out and talk to the pitcher. And again, we are swinging the bats, and looks like we will have a runner.
Bella Wise.
I believe that is Bella Wise that will be coming in to run for your pitcher, Fallon Broadway, who helped herself right there with a RBI single.
I love it when these kids go backside and get that, take that outside pitch, slow pitch, go to right field.
Great piece
Pennington
of hitting
with the
right
good read going first to third without a throw. So they're sticking with Thompson right here. Wise, the runner at first. Penny's at third. And Cadence Williams up the bat. Shows bunt just to let Wise get down to second. And Bella's got good speed, so if we can get another one in the outfield, maybe we can get 2 more runs in. Good eye by Williams. We did get word that East Limestone has the bullpen going. And here's the pitch. Ball low, throws back to third. Great awareness by Pennington right there.
That got down there quick.
It did, but I like that. Make them throw. She may throw that thing in left field and we'll score a run. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's a great way to get
great
that
play
down.
by Cadence.
Wow, way to get that down. That was a
suicide squeeze. She was going on the pitch, and Williams does the job right there. The ball was high, but when you have that call on, you've got the runner coming up the line. You've got to do everything you can to put that ball in play, and great job. Matthews, third baseman, didn't have a play at all at the plate, so it does give us 2 outs, but puts your Tigers up 7-1 here in the top of the second, Coach. This has been a long half inning here.
It has.
Abbott is the 9th batter to come to the plate for the Tigers this inning. Like to see her keep it going right here. Up, pop up, foul territory. Belot's tracking it, and she does make the play in foul territory for the third out. But, hey, that's a 5-spot, Coach.
Yeah, you keep putting some of those up.
Yep.
Even if you go in and without doing that, and you put it up again, you've got yourself in a good position to go ahead and get this out after game one and win an area championship. Great job by our Tigers, and we've got what was really impressive now, and you can't really see it, but we take the whole team gets out for warm-ups in between innings, and you got to keep everybody fresh, got to keep everybody mentally engaged and ready to go. So we got all of our players out there throwing, and then we talked about yesterday on our infielders right here. They take ground balls and they throw them. Everything game speed, game ready, and that's why we have had as good of a season as we've had. Everything is important. We take everything to a championship level, and I know that was a big emphasis that you talked about right as Coach King got the job, that they're pregame and work like that, it's going to be as much as some people's practices. As she's very attention to detailed and does a great job of having our players and their fundamentals at a high level.
All right, so we're getting ready to start here in the bottom of the second. The second baseman, Stodmeyer, will lead off things for the Indians. All right, here's the pitch from Broadway. Good off-speed pitch to start right there and get a foul ball. It looks like East Limestone's hitters are coming up aggressive, so we're throwing this off-speed, keeping them off balance just a little bit, and we're getting them to chase. Ball misses low.
Kind of need that sun to come back out a little bit if it's going to be windy like this. But it has it. We've had great weather over the last 2 days. I'm not going to complain with the lower temps, as we've had a warm spring, and so it's been nice to have a couple 60 days mixed in right here.
Pitch missed just a little high. Be 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball misses high for ball 3. All right, here's the 3-1 from Broadway. Foul ball.
Got a full count here, and be big right here to be able to get this first out, keep any runners off the bases right here.
Ground ball, fair ball, just over the third base bag. She's going for 2. There's that arm. Ooh,
wow.
Just in.
And she that was really impressive by Penny, because she got out of the box quick, very fast runner right there, and for her to have even made that play was pretty impressive right there by Penny. And
had to go all the way over in foul territory and still make a strong throw.
It hugged the line. It was a really good piece of hitting right there. Not much Popper could do, as it was as close to being foul but fair as possible.
All right, here's the pitch.
He almost.
A little sneaky there. McKenna does a good job of throwing it back so hard to the pitcher that you never know. You can have that play called.
Yeah, I was going to say that looks like something we may have been called by Coach King.
Right. And there's no difference in Hall's throw back there. It's the same throw. It's just whether the pitcher cuts it off or lets it go. So Schmidt's the batter, Lila Schmidt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to Dempsey. She looks the runner back. Oh, got her in a rundown. Williams throws to third. Have it to Raylan Dempsey. Back to Cadence Williams.
And what's great about this is we did get the runner out at second. Runner on first really never made an attempt to try to get closer to second. We got her running back towards second, got the out as she was running back towards second. First base or person on first had to stay there. So great job by Raylan to be able to get it out. Great job getting the ball out, getting it around, getting the tag out, and keeping the runner at first.
That's something that you can tell they practiced that, because we had 3 of them in line waiting to keep that rundown going if needed. Pennington had come in from left field, and it ended up Williams, who's the second baseman, caught the ball at third base, chasing her back to second for the tag out. So
great job.
Williams moving that way toward first base right there. That's a smart play. Was going to be a hard throw to spin around and make the throw to second. So she does take the easy out at first.
Just make the simple play. Now it looks like we'll have a pinch runner in right here, coming in for the Indians at second base right here. But again, 7-1 lead. Right now the key is to limit big innings. Take the outs when you can get them, and great job right there by Cadence to field that running to her right and making the flip right there to Brindley. Brindley throwing it down to short. Made it really close right there, but great job as now we got 2 outs with a runner on second.
Ash is the courtesy runner, or maybe in the flex role, DP flex, subbing in for each other right there. It does bring the Indians back to the top of the order with Blake Baker, the center fielder. 1 ball, 1 strike to Baker. Broadway's working quick.
There you go,
good pitch. Fouled off over toward the third base dugout.
There we go. Now we got the
party favors going with our middle schoolers down in front.
We got them.
Here's the pitch. It's up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a ground ball. Wow. Great stop by Dempsey. Hey, keep the ball on the infield. Keep the runner at second. That's
And she, and she's not, Raylan's not tall, but she's so quick. She does a great job of covering a lot of ground, and did a good job right there going to her left and being able to knock the ball down and not allowing the runner to get to third base. So now we've got runners on first and second here with 2 outs in the bottom half of the second inning.
2-hole hitter Kaylee Matthews up to bat for the Indians. Again, if we can get out of this inning right here without any runs scoring after putting up a 5 spot, that'll be big. Here's the pitch. Ooh. Little gap shot. It's going to get – great job by Embry cutting that off. And they held the runner at second, Coach. It will score a run. Ash comes home from score. But with 2 outs, I don't understand why you're not running on the contact.
They threw
right
behind
there.
her, and she still stopped. And again, that's you limit the damage. That's just 1 run. And hey, runners on first and second instead of first and third, that's key.
Emory does have a good arm out in center field.
Did a great job.
She was going
right
away from it. I didn't think she was going to get to the ball. I thought it was going to the fence, but great job by her. It brings up Mahaley Lassie. Broadway got ahead with off-speed pitch. Good power hitter here, trying to keep her off balance. So here's the 1-1 pitch. Misses down low. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball right there to Williams. She's got plenty of time.
Great job.
Great job.
Way to stay with it, not panic, and get the out. And again, just limit the big innings. Don't, limit the damage, no big innings. And when we get out, when you go 2 and 5 and they just go 1 and 1, that bodes well. Obviously, it's simple math. As your Tigers finish off the second inning up 7-2 over the East Limestone Indians.
Do want to give a shout out to our staff here, Heath Haney, as producing this
we got this
great show with Cody Green and Kelly Haney on the cameras. You watch this, watch these different angles, Coach. It looks like a professional job with maybe semi-professional commentating. Maybe we can do that.
Well, that's
minor league commentating.
I tell people all the time, compliment. And here we got the student section again. Looks like we got a little Brody Lindsay, Landon Snyder, Cooper Stanley, it looks like. Got a couple others out there. It looks like it's a wideout.
Yeah.
Josiah Bird, I see the hair popping out now. Yeah. It looks like Tito Vega. Got a good little group out there that's cheering us on right there. Looks like it's a wideout. But, that's we appreciate all the awesome comments. And really they, Kelly and Heath and Cody, they spend a lot of time out here working to make this as great as it is. And it's awesome, and other schools have even, asked, hey, are y'all going to be live streaming this or that, during football season? And it's and they really enjoy the work that they put in. It's a great product, and we really appreciate them and making the audio. They probably make the audio. They probably are able to make us sound even a little bit better than what we really are. Is this a windy day out here? They're able to block out the wind a little bit for us as Briley Joe steps up to the plate to start the third inning here. Number 9, lefty Briley Joe Lawhorn. And it looks like we do have a new pitcher on the mound for the Indians as well.
That is going to be, was that number 28? Is that what it? Yeah, Mallory Hinton. She started the game for the Indians.
I don't know what happened right there for her, but she had to step off.
Mrs. Ball one. Lawhorn started that 5-run second inning off with a 4-pitch walk. Well, let's see if she can get on base again. She's seen 5 pitches today and hadn't seen a strike yet. There's another ball.
There you go.
There's a foul ball. Lawhorn is in the DP position. She is batting. Brindley Dempsey is in the flex, playing first base. Yeah. So here, ball fouled off over into the Ardmore dugout. So bring the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. She just reaches out, pokes that one out to the left fielder. Munn makes the catch out in left field for the first out of the inning.
Now you'll see junior number 4, Sullivan Smith, coming to the plate.
Sullivan's had a big 2 days here. Let's see if she can keep it going. First pitch in for a strike. Off speed, misses just outside. Here's the 1-1. Chase that, pop that up. Lassie comes in almost to the pitcher's circle to make the catch for the second out here in the top of the third.
bringing the shortstop, number 1, Raylan Dempsey, to the plate. Raylan has put a few good swings on the balls this weekend. Shortstop, also she's a 3-sport athlete, plays basketball as well as volleyball, and is your starting shortstop for the Lady Tigers softball team.
Had a great hit over the left fielder's head down in the corner, her first at bat. Hinton's 1-0 pitch.
Good pitch right there.
For a strike, yes, on the outside part of the plate.
Corner.
Ball too low. Fouled off by Dempsey. Way out in front. And the pitch, foul again.
Very happy to see the sun popping back out here. It's warming back up for us. There you go, Raylan. And again, when your 8-hole hitter can hit it like Raylan hits, that's just that's it. I mean, that's hard. That's tough on a pitcher. That's tough on the defense because now you get your 9-1-2 hitters. 3, so great job by our entire lineup this weekend, just hitting the ball really well. And again, we got speed at first, we got speed at the plate, we got speed behind Kiki and McKenna. So the base pass
ball
could be on fire here in just a couple minutes.
Ball 1 misses high to Embry. Pitch.
There's Raylan running.
Dempsey throwing, not even close on the throw at second. Great job by Dempsey.
Now you got a runner in scoring position here, and a advantageous count for Kiki Embry with a 2-0 count.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. In for a strike.
Not a bad take right there by Kiki. You're in a good position. See the pitch you want, wait for it, and that was not a good pitch to hit, even though it was a strike. So good job by Kiki right there. There we go. That's going to get down.
Great job. Here comes Dempsey in.
Great job right there by Kiki.
Yep.
Just a great piece of hitting, and again it. When it hit, it didn't take a great bounce for East Limestone, which easily allowed Raylan to score. Probably would have anyways, but again, great job right there. Great piece of 2-out hitting by Kiki. And again, we've got speed on the bases for your leadoff hitter, junior number 26, McKenna Hall.
Coach, I think that's the third time we've had a slapper just drop one in over the infielder's head. That's what you're looking to do. If they stay back, you just want to beat it into the ground. Let them come in, try to play that, and then we hit it over their head.
Ooh.
Embry off on the pitch.
Great reflexes there by our head coach, Whitney King, as that that got up. She hit that really quick, and she just made a quick get out of the way, and I would have probably jumped and had a few deep breaths, and she just played it off like she'd had 100 of those, so probably has. So great job right there by McKenna. Uh-oh.
High fly ball.
Carry?
Trouble. Oh, she misplayed it. Embry was running the whole time with 2 outs, and there's Hall sliding in easily at third base.
And that wind, we've talked about the wind, and it just kind of kept going and kept drifting, and Probably, and the sun's popped back out, so that was a tough right there by the left fielder. With the wind blowing and the sun back out, and great job of running by Kiki and McKenna both. And now we've got a runner on third, and looks like we've got another. Looks like we've got a pinch runner in for McKenna.
It's gonna be Savannah Broyles, number 13, running. But yeah, I know Embry. She was off on the pitch, but a lot of times with those fly balls, 2 outs, you'll see kids kind of jogging, expect them to make the catch, but she never checked up.
Yeah.
She went full speed the whole way and scored easily. All right, so here's Pennington. Pitches outside, throwback, trying to get Broyles off at the third. Penny with the big hit the last time, just blooping it over the infield's head. She's 2 for 2 on the day. There's the third one.
Wow, that's going to get over her head. Wow, great hit.
3. Nope.
She's going to send her. It's going to be close.
Oh,
she may have got under it.
Oh, she
Coach
got
King
under that.
does not like that. She wants
the throw beater, yes,
but got under that.
The tag was high.
Very
The
easily.
umpire knows he's going completely away from it.
Yep, great piece of hitting right there by junior Peyton Pennington, and that
All right,
was the throw was there, but she definitely got under the tag.
Yes.
Very slow tag, and the home plate umpire he's going to just keep looking.
Here's the replay right here with the tag.
Oh yeah, she definitely was under that.
Tagged her right above the knee.
Oh, he's coming down to ask too. We may possibly at least have a conversation.
It's going to be interesting if he does overrule it. It's going to be interesting to see what these.
Yeah, nobody's come out of either dugout.
Nope.
And so
Penny's still at third. Here's the one more time. There's the throw. She catches it.
And she is very
She's
clearly
under it,
that.
yes.
Very clearly under that.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
You see,
Coach King had every right there to be jumping up and down, and they're talking about it, and nobody has come out. Oh, well, my. And he
stay with the out call.
That's tough.
Coach King still just showing her displeasure over the call.
Yeah, that's tough. And they don't have the luxury that we have of showing you the replay, but I mean,
they're welcome to come look at it.
That's not, and it was,
it
was not, but we put up another 3 spot. We're up 10-2. Like to tell my awesome family at home hi. I think they are at home watching it. Emery and Addison and my wife Lydia, I think they're watching. My daughter's picked up softball this year for her first season in T-ball, and she has absolutely loved it. She's come to a couple games and enjoyed watching our girls play, and I think they're at home watching it right now as it's our quiet time at the house. So I appreciate them letting me come out and call today.
I kept saying last night doing the ball game, if you can win or tie each inning, the end result's going to be good. So that's what we won the first 2 innings and making it tough on them to win this inning. So Indians are going to come up here to start the third with their 4-hole hitter up, Scarlett Brown. Again, the Tigers up 10-2.
There we go.
Big lead. Broadway wants to come in and throw strikes, challenge them. Don't want to give them free bases, make them earn their way on base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. It's just a little low. And the 1-1. Fly ball, deep center field. Embry going back.
Oh, that's a great catch.
Catches it right in front of the fence. About got over her head, but
it did. And there was not much space between her and that fence, and she had a kind of a clock and knew where the fence was at, and great catch right there. The wind is kind of slowed a little bit, and so I think that helped keep it in the park some. And great job right there by Kiki to be able to make that play. And here we go. We've got 1 out here in the bottom half of the 3rd inning.
B-Lot steps in, the catcher. Watches ball one. Ooh, must have been a little low. Good pitch there. I like that. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike. Two balls, 1 strike. There. Just a little high. Not a bad pitch. Last at bat, Belot chased a couple of those, so here's a 3-1 pitch from Broadway.
Oh,
Fouled back. She swung at that one up around the shoulders. We got Ardmore's finest here.
I was going to say, we see
represented.
We see Midge right there. He's rocking the Ardmore pullover with the base hit right there for East Limestone, but no Alabama hat. So that is there's not many times you don't see Midge with a Ardmore shirt or hat on and Alabama shirt or hat combo. So first time in a while.
All right. Base hit by Belot. Going to bring up the left fielder, McMunn. Ball 1 low. There's the pitch. Missed a little low.
Great job right there by McKenna coming out to just kind of calm her down a little bit. No, nothing, 8-run lead. Just calm her down, help her to give her something easy to get across the plate, get back in the count. As we go ahead and join most everybody to the mound or to the circle right here. And
Hall and Broadway, even though you have a junior and a freshman, they're really close. You see them in the hall a lot, hanging together. So good combination right here. McKenna probably knows what to go out and say to her. Get her dial back in. So it's going to be 3-0. Maybe the first time today she's had a 3-0 count.
Yeah. And
there's a strike.
She's probably going to take there. So
I think you're at the part of their lineup where you challenge them, make them. Here's the 3-1 pitch.
There you go.
Oh, just off
reach for Raylan. And now they've got runners on first and second. Great effort. Wasn't a terribly hard hit ball. Just kind of hit it where they were not. And it looks like we may have Lauren Bates, sophomore Lauren Bates, who pitched yesterday, going out to the bullpen to go ahead and just get warmed up a little bit, just in case we might need her.
Also, 8th grader Crowley Holland warming up, it looks like, starting to get loose. She pitched well for the JV this year. There's a looper to Williams.
Great job right there by Cadence.
I thought she had lost it there at first. Had a funny look
like it. And, they never really called for an infield fly, so it would have been interesting to see, what we would have done right there if she did drop it. But great job of being able to find it, get it, and big out right there. Now we got 2 outs here in the bottom half of the third. Just try to get out of here with little of damage as possible. And again, like you said, you just throw up a 0 right there, and we threw up 3. We're still far and ahead right here. So good pitch right there.
Schmidt takes it, makes the count 1 ball, 1 strike.
Great
nice
job,
play
Raylan.
right there
Great
by
job.
Raylan Dempsey.
That's big time right there by Raylan.
Dive and stop, makes the flip to Williams.
That definitely saved a run right there, and
Yes.
just great job of. We talked about her range and just covering a lot of ground right there. Great job by Raylan, and as we kind of talk about McKenna, and as long as she had played shortstop, being able to make that move to catcher, catcher's an extremely important position, especially when you have younger pitchers that are pitching, and you don't make that decision unless you know you've got a really good shortstop, and Raylan has showed that this weekend especially, and as you see the replay right here.
Going up the middle, lays out for the ball. Just a little overhand toss.
Great job.
And, Coach, how many times do you see this happen? Somebody makes a play like that on defense, and they're leading off to start the inning. So,
she has had a great weekend as well as a lot of our Tigers have had. And here we are up 10-2 after 3 innings. You just kind of, again, you go inning by inning. Just try to win each inning, and really now all we got to do is just tie each inning or not lose it by a lot, and we're in good shape right here, up 10-2. And
I'd like to see us go ahead and put some more runs up, finish this thing early.
Yeah. Yep, we've just still a really good crowd here today.
All the bleachers are on our side are full. Chairs lined around the wall. So I was wrong. I thought that was Raylan was out on deck, but it is Broadway leading off the inning. Broadway fouls one off to the left side. Here's the pitch. Ball bounces up for ball 1. Hinton in her second inning of work, I think. Ball just a little high. I think it is 2-1. Our scoreboard says 1-2 on the field, but I think it is 2-1. It may not be. There's a base hit by Broadway. Right past the second baseman Stodmeyer into the outfield for a leadoff single. As you can probably hear with our mics, the wind has picked back up.
It has, and you see we're going to do a little switch right here. Looks like we will see, I believe that is Bella Wise. That will be coming in to run for our pitcher, Fallon Broadway. Again, we've got speed on the bases here with number 3, Cadence Williams, up to bat. And we've got the bad combo right here. We've got a lot of wind, and the sun is went behind a cloud.
I was kind of thankful. I was sitting up here thinking about I got shorts on, but I'm taking my pants off and just go in shorts, but glad I didn't right there between innings. Here we go. Williams.
Wow. That's going to get down one hopper off the
That's going to be another double for our leader in doubles, and Wise is going to score all the way from first base. Great job, Cadence. Great job, Bella, running the bases.
All right, great hit right there, one hopper off the fence, and again, putting up some more runs. And we've got Hopper Abbott, our third baseman, up to bat with number 3, Cadence Williams, on second base.
Number 27, Piper Abbott.
Ooh, she turned on that.
Just a little early there, almost I'm not sure. We had one last night, a right-handed batter that put one on the football field.
Wow,
Coach.
that one hit the football scoreboard.
Yeah.
My goodness, that one. She turned on that one quick.
Here's the 0-1.
And she turned
Hard
on that
ground
one
ball.
Too. Great job right there by Cadence, reading it. And even though she went across the diamond and got an out, she did bring Cadence over to third. Great piece of running right there by Cadence. Great job by Popper moving the runner over. And now we've got, looks like Niecy Tyler will be coming up to bat. Number 29, junior Niecy Tyler.
She is subbing in for Briley Joe Lawhorn. Yeah, Matthews at third kind of gave Cadence a look back, but as soon as she started to release the ball, Cadence came on to third, made it easily.
Niecy is a junior who has 15 RBIs on the season. Would like to add to her total right here.
Yep.
As we got a runner in scoring position on third base.
Here's the pitch from Hinton.
Great job by
ground
Niecy.
Ball to third.
Just not enough to get her over.
Yeah.
I thought she was going to be able to possibly get her over right there, but
close enough to the bag that Cadence couldn't get off much.
Yeah.
But, all right, here comes one of our hottest hitters, Sullivan Smith, up. See if she can keep it going and get this run in to make it a 10-run game. Swing and a miss by Smith. See her step right back toward the pitcher and take one right back up the middle right here. Pulls one down. Oh, fair ball.
There we go by Sullivan.
Off the first baseman's glove there. Makes it 12-2. Good girls. Now Raylan Dempsey's coming up to bat after that great defensive play to end the inning. 1 on, 2 out. Ball 1 to Dempsey. She is 2 for 2 on the day, I believe. There's a called strike. Fouled off, left side.
Got some Kona ice action by our kids over there. It's a good day to have it. Oh, we go opposite field. Is that going to get down? Almost. Again,
right fielder comes in,
another
makes a
really
play.
good inning right there for your Tigers as we are now up 12-2.
You know, depending on the time, the sun's come out like right now, the wind's not strong. You want Kona ice. When that wind picks up, you got Tom's Coffee parked right there next to them.
And you know what? As I walk through here, I think we see we got to see somebody over there heading out. But as I walked through and kind of saw some people, we had a good array of food at the concession stand. We had our looks like we had some bologna sandwiches. Looked like we had a couple hot dogs, hamburgers, fries. Looked like we had a nice groupings of food right there, and it's been a really good day, really good weekend, great crowds, and again, and Coach, let's even really going back, I guess. I don't know, back to 2010 was the year we won state. How many times, even since that year, have we won the area championship? It seems like we've either won or been in it here for a while now.
We've probably won it more times than we haven't.
Yeah. It's a even though Fallon throws are at striking, it is the expectation around here. But you have to go out and do it, and our teams over the past few years have done that, and it's a testament to their hard work, the coaches' hard work, and it looks like we're.
Oh,
great
what a play right
by
there.
Raylan. Wow.
Great job. Reese, the batter, hits one up the middle, and it goes off. Broadway tries to make the play. It goes off her glove, and Raylan was so close to her there. I didn't think she was going to be able to reach over because it changed the direction. But a great job staying with it with Raylan to get the out at first. That's going to bring up the top of their order Blake Baker, center fielder. First pitch misses low.
Ooh, just barely out of the reach of
great effort there.
Cadence right there. She made a dive, was unable to get it. Great hit right there by East Limestone. And again, just here in the bottom of the fourth, we're one out, runner on first. Be curious if they, with the score being what it is, if they try to be a little aggressive. Obviously with McKenna behind the plate, you may have to hesitate a little bit right there, trying to run, and you don't want to run yourself out of trying to get a run when you really need to get 10, not one.
Starting off pitch, these 2, 3, 4 hitters for the Indians are come up aggressive, and again you see Broadway start them with the off-speed pitch here to get ahead 0-1. And Matthews hit a home run the previous game against Brewer. There's a ground ball to Abbott. She bobbles it, still close.
Oh, man.
Ooh, close play
right there. Did a great job of staying with it after that tough hop, and it was close. It was a close play. He's had to earn his money today.
He has. He hasn't done a very good job so far. But,
he has not. He's missed some tough ones.
Last night the guy was on it. I gave him credit 2 for 2, but there's a pitch to Lassie, misses just up high. 2 on. Here's the pitch. Ground ball to Dempsey. She's going to get the lead runner at third as she throws over to Abbott. Good play by Raylan, cutting down that lead runner.
Getting the speed off the bases right there. Now here we go.
Probably wasn't hit hard enough for a double play, so we did get the lead runner there, which was good. Now 2 outs. Brown, the batter, the cleanup batter.
Good pitch,
Good
right
pitch
there.
right there.
Oh,
we gonna get
almost.
One of those.
She almost got her again. I mean, that's very impressive by McKenna in her arm. Down there.
We're standing up high and we see that, but down low, I don't know if you can tell that ball that she's throwing that down.
Yeah, she
fouled off.
Again, that's something to kind of keep in mind as you move forward. When you got to get important outs and just small things that go a long way. You watch a team and scout a team, and they take really big leads, and you do something like that and get an out and just steal an out right there. That's big.
So here's the 0-2 pitch to Brown. Ooh,
really good pitch. Good pitch right there.
Missed just a little inside. I guess
that's a good one. That's a good one. If you're gonna miss where she missed, that was a good one, and that really was close to being strike 3 right there.
Fouled off her foot. Umpire checking on her, making sure she's okay. Looks like she's laughing him off.
How much jail time you serve?
All right, here's the 1-2. Great off speed. Popped up right
There you
to
go,
Smith. Sullivan didn't have to move right there. For the
Great
third.
job right there.
That's going to end the 4th inning with the score 4-2. I'm not sure what it must be. It must be 10 after 5, I guess is maybe 15 after 3, 12 after 4, and 10 after 5. Here we're going to the top of the 5th with your Lady Tigers 12-2.
12-2.
Like we're going to have 9-1-2 coming up for the Tigers this inning. I'd like to see them go ahead and get a few more runs so that we can end this thing in 5 innings.
Number 33, Kiki Embry.
Emery's done a good job taking what the defense gives her this game. Notice the center fielder's pulled in some now with the infield in, so maybe they finally made an adjustment. Let's see if she can find a hole over the second baseman's head right here.
Again, good take right there. There's not a lot you can do with that pitch, even though it was a strike.
Here's the 0-1.
There you go.
Right there. She's
going
going
to
to
beat her.
out.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Very easily.
Ground ball. First baseman had to go to her right to field the ball, and the second baseman didn't have a chance with that speed.
Yep.
So infield hit to get us started here in the 5th inning.
And again, you talk about that 9-hole hitter, kind of doubles as a second leadoff, and she did what she was supposed to do. Now you get your leadoff hitter, McKenna Hall, to the plate. And, again, like we said a lot today, you got speed on the bases, and you're going to have to throw some perfect pitches to keep McKenna from getting a hit right here.
Embry's off with the pitch.
A little hit and run. She just barely hit it foul down the third base line right there.
All right, here's the 0-1. Oh, reaches down.
A little off-speed pitch.
She's the one that hit it down. She's making sure Coach King's awake down there. She's the one that hit one toward her last at bat. Here's Hall 0-2.
Ooh, almost
Takes
got her
inside
again.
0-2. You got to lean into that a little
Yeah,
bit.
she
Take
almost,
one right there.
almost hit her.
She
That'd
got
been her
hit
second
last
one of
at
the day,
bat.
Yeah.
She'll be
There.
swing and a miss, but a stolen base
Yep.
for Embry. Strikeout swinging.
You don't see that much from McKenna. She was on it. Just
Yep.
just was fouled it right into her glove. But again, even though with the strikeout we did get a runner moved over in scoring position with the steal right there by Kiki. So here we go with junior Peyton Pennington, who's had a big weekend.
She's 3 for 3 today, 2 runs, 3 RBIs, so she has another RBI chance here as she takes ball 1 outside. And she started last weekend in their tournament at Hoover and went like 10 for 15, 10
Wow.
for 16, something like that, and it's just carried over to this weekend. Here's the 1-0, misses outside. Base open. I don't know, as hot as she is, I
Yeah.
might stay away from her also. She did show power last at bat.
Yeah, she
hitting one over the center fielder's head.
Hit one way out there.
Ruled a double. Should have been a triple as she got in under the tag at third, but showing bunt. Takes a strike.
Kiki getting on out there with her lead. I like the aggressiveness right there. And again, now still sitting in a good spot as a hitter. 2-1 count right here for Peyton Pennington as she gets ready to take this next pitch. A little
Takes that inside.
Good take right there by Penny. As now we're sitting 3-1.
She's looking to hit this at bat, not slap. She hit last time. Sometimes she comes up, she's looking to slap. Other time, and she has a decent power.
Yeah.
Which is just swinging. Just fouls that off right there. Just got to battle anything close. Keep battling. As you can see, the Tigers lead 12-2, looking to add to it right here with one out, top of the fifth inning. There's a little hit.
She may be safe.
She's
yeah.
safe there.
And here she goes to second right here as well. Yep. Great job right there.
How about a 4-hit day for your leading hitter coming into the game?
Yep. When you have that type of speed, it just puts so much pressure on the defense, and that she was almost the first base by the time the first baseman was able to get the ball in her glove, and that's just
second baseman had never moved,
and so just really great piece of hitting right there by junior Peyton Pennington as we have Cadence Williams, number 12, up to bat.
Doubled last at bat.
Really
team leader in doubles. Let's see another one right here.
Yeah, good one, buddy.
Yeah, she threw it down right there, and that was really not close, and almost got out to left field right there.
Ball outside. Oh, he called it a strike. Wow. Makes it 1-1 strike to Broadway. Broadway she's 3 for 3 on the day also.
Done a great job in the circle today as well as the entire weekend.
Here's the 2-1.
Yep.
Back up the middle. That's going to score 2 runs. Not even a throw. Well, she tried to make a throw.
And here we go. Fallon going on to second.
Throws it home and
easing on in right there. Fallon said, I don't need anybody to run for me. I've got wheels myself. Great job right there by Fallon, going right back up the middle with it as we add to our lead, 14-2. And even though with the speed, we will see Bella Wise. No reason to possibly do anything to get her hurt or injured or anything like that, or make her work a little bit more than she needs to as our pitcher for the day.
I would consider that helping yourself out when as a pitcher, when at the plate you're 4 for 4 with 3 RBIs. That's a pretty good day.
And you really don't see I feel like there's a lot of pitchers that you don't see hit.
That are more POs
And
only.
she, but boy,
and just a freshman.
Yeah, and so that's really impressive. Great athlete, basketball player as well. I've oftentimes just asked her why don't you just go ahead and play volleyball as well? I'm sure you'll be pretty good at that as well. But great kid.
Oh yeah.
You couldn't always smiling and laughing, and just a great athlete, great player, great person. So it's always good when your best players are great people and work hard. And great job. And Cadence barely got that foul.
That's the thing about this team. Just great kids.
Yeah.
I mean,
they are.
You meet them in the hall, they're smiling, they're speaking, having a good time walking the hall, and good students, and just a great group of kids to be around. Hey, and we've got them all coming back next year.
That's right. That is right.
Williams fouls it off.
Yeah, they've it's been a great season, and Coach King, she has, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she thought she had, and so she's scheduled tough. And you can see here we're in the championship game, you're up 14-2, and you're hitting the ball well. There's been tight situations Friday where, you know, we had to come back, and the schedule we've played has built us and got us ready for this situation right here. So great job by Coach King of scheduling tough. Great staff that she has, and like you said, just great players, great kids, and just happy for them in the day they've had and the season they've had, and don't have to end it here either.
That's right. I know the state moved their schedule and messed up on their scheduling, and, you know, we're going to have 12 to 13 days.
Down.
That is down.
Great job. We're just we're finding holes. Great job right there by Cadence to get her over on a great hit. And you know, you mentioned that, Coach. You've been around softball for a really, really long time. We will be going 10 days probably without playing,
10, 11 days,
and really seeing live hitting. So, well, Coach, what are things, you know, what are some things that you got to do to stay fresh and to stay, you know, in the groove you're in? And I know we're still playing right here as Cadence takes second, because there's a lot of things in 10 days that can happen.
Right.
And when you're hitting and you're hot, you want to keep playing. So what do the Tigers have to do over these next 10 days to stay fresh and ready for when they go to regionals?
Well, I know in talking to Coach King just as the season's gone through, not a lot of teams do live hitting in practice, but they do a lot. They see a lot of live pitching. So I'm sure they will continue to do that, you know, especially when you're going to go 10 or 11 days and you throw in, and that's what you're going to have to do to keep especially since the bats are hot. You're going to have to see a lot of live pitching, and they've got a lot of arms, not just the three that have pitched this tournament, but they've got other arms that they can throw out there in practice to give these batters a good look.
Oh, that's right
That's
down the
off the
line.
base. That's
great
off the,
job right there
yep.
by Popper.
That's going to score two. Wise scores. Williams scores. Miss turned her ankle as she stepped on home, but
stepped on it a little awkward right there. Is Popper Abbott with the base hit right there.
Gets one off of the third base bag.
What and you know, as we go to regionals and everything, we will be playing on turf.
Well, possibly they've got, you know,
so they've
some
got
fields
multiple,
are. They've got some, and you know, last year it kind of surprised us when we got over there and we're playing on turf. So I don't know exactly. I meant to look that up this morning to see what fields, which pod we would be playing on over there, but on the 13th we will be at Sportsplex in Florence.
Somebody laughed, you know, I'm not from this neck of the woods, and last year was the first time I think I've ever been to Florence, period. When we made it to regionals last year. First time I'd ever been. So a little new experience for me, and everybody's like, my gosh, you need to get out more. And I said, well, I guess I do need to, but is that a shot?
Off the glove. McMahon trying to make the play in foul territory as Dempsey is getting her bat. She had a big hit yesterday in the first game that back up the middle, and there's a base hit by Dempsey.
Great job right there.
Abbott had to hold up and make sure the ball was down. Brindley taking advantage of the at-bat she's getting, and that's going to bring up Sullivan Smith.
Now batting, number 4, Sullivan Smith.
16-2. Lady Tigers here in the top of the 5th. She's throwing down an awful lot and not even getting close. They're not getting far off. He did call that a strike. Looked up and away, but strike one to Smith. Ball low. fouled off down the right field line.
All these different. I'm trying to figure out if these are from our sound system or the students. Because that's pretty good.
That's a little blooper. That's going to drop. That's going to drop. Dempsey, good job reading that. She was halfway to third. Abbott had to hold up. So Smith with the RBI single.
We are just placing the ball in really good spots right here. Just getting enough of it to where their defense is not. And here we are up 17-2. And
Coach, that's 17 hits in the game for the Lady Tigers.
Great
17
job.
to 30. That's pretty good average right there.
Yep. That'll win you a lot of games. That sure will.
17 hits and only 2 strikeouts.
That's what you want.
Also we settled down at the first inning. We had the 3 errors in the bottom of the first, and we've only had 1 since then. If you are watching today, especially on Facebook, or you don't follow AHS Sports Network, you need to, because, hey, you never know where we'll pop up.
Yep. We're a few short months away from football season starting back up. Hopefully we can get a few more softball games in this year.
Here's Dempsey. They
are
trying to throw through, but Smith is still safe.
Yep.
At second, Lassie kind of cut that off. They were hoping the shortstop to cut that off and get the runner going, but I don't think we were going to steal home there with the 15-run lead. Just trying to stay out of the double play, take the lead out, force out off. There's a pitch to Dempsey. One ball, 1 strike. Oh, pitch is inside. Looks like she wanted to kind of lean into that a little bit, but wasn't real sure if she wanted to get hit.
She said, hey, I've been hitting the ball really well. I do not want to take my base on the hit. I want to be able to hit it myself, and she's swinging right there on the 2-1 count. And, again, she's been hitting the ball really well. It had one of her outs yesterday was on a hard line drive that the shortstop just kind of found her. Yeah. And hard shot, and Raylan's been hitting the ball really well this weekend.
Ball, no, not far enough away.
That's embarrassing.
Brindley had a little smile on her face. She wanted to, but decided not to.
King held her up right there. Like the catcher and the umpire trying to play Twister or something. They couldn't get out of each other's way. Here's the 3-2 pitch.
That's
hit, hard ground ball. Lassie bobbles it, but there's not a play at first.
Yep.
She was trying to watch, hoping to gun down Brindley leaving third, but Brindley did a good job staying at home. And seems like every time we turn around, Emery's coming back up to bat.
Now batting number 33, Kiki Emery.
Yep, this is a really good spot as the infield is in. And I think if you anything on the ground, you know, your best bet is probably going to be to throw it. I guess tag your base or throw it home at this point.
I don't know
really
if you can get back to a base.
Yeah,
other than the third baseman. Let's see.
Oh, and
that's
then we
away.
got a
That's going to be a run.
And she will get in, standing up for another run, and we are now up 18-2 as we have.
I don't know what she was. I think she had told her not to go.
So we are up 18-2. This is our highest run total of the game for us, as we've scored 6 this inning. Had 2 innings of 5 runs, and now we've scored 6 this inning. With still a lot of stuff left out there. We got two on with 1 out. So
I'm gonna scroll back up, see if I can see if this is the most runs we've scored this year. There's 17 against Buckhorn. $16 against Buckhorn. 16 against Walter Welborn. So yeah, this is our most points we've scored in a ball game.
This is the time to be doing that. This is when you want to be doing it.
We'd scored 17 twice, and all right, runners at second, third, 2-0 count to Embry.
That's
she
get
bloops
down.
one. It's on the line.
Wow, great piece of hitting by
score
Kiki
2
right there. My goodness, Kiki with a great hit. I mean, that hit perfectly, and these bats have been. Our bats have just been on fire, and it looks like Coach Brett Nave is going to be coming out to make a pitching change. As we see,
fixing to start seeing some batting line changes, hitting. So it looks like Caitlin batting.
Yeah, it looks like Caitlin Broyles will be coming up to the plate to pinch hit right here.
Caitlin was hurt most of the year and hadn't been back, but probably about a month, I would say. So she's been. It is getting hot again.
It is. It is warm. And here we are looking on my weather app. It looks like we are a high right now. It's 64 and feels like 55, but I have to disagree with that. I would say it's.
You got that set on Chicago or something?
Well, no, it is on one of mine. Chicago right now we're sitting at 52. I think the Cubs just won again today.
All right, so here we go. Broyles stepping up first at bat of the area tournament for Caitlin. As you said, the junior. Batting for McKenna Hall. It's a 1-0 pitch, taken high. McMunn is the new pitcher for the Indians. She pitched last night some. She started against the Tigers. There's another blooper. Lassie going back.
Great
Good play by
her.
Lassie, the shortstop.
Looks like
hung up just a little bit too long for her to get to it.
Looks like Kaiten Quillen will be coming up to bat.
Yes.
Number 15, Kaiten Quillen. As you can still see out there, the Tiger Eye is still standing strong out there. We got a great field crew that put that together the other night. Shane Emerson, Darryl Bryant, Cody Green. We had a few others out there as well that went out there and did that, and we really appreciate them. I think Greg Wise was in on that as well. Appreciate them. It looks good today.
So there's the first pitch to Quillen, taken low.
Got our scorekeeper and our sound system people, Rusty Bates and Jason Steele down here. A little bit below us. Great hit, or great swing right there, and a almost pick right there.
So we got 1 ball, 1 strike to Quillen. Back up the middle.
Right there by her, waiting on it. And
Quillen quickly down the line, but that is the 3rd out in the inning. But, hey, we put an 8 spot up there.
Did.
It is after 4.5. The Tigers are up 20-2 over the Indians.
Yes. East Limestone, they don't believe they made it last year, so even though they're kind of taking it right now, they are got to be excited to be able to make it to regionals.
That's right.
And, a lot of teams consider it a great success. Any team, really, when you make it to regionals is a big deal. And so 2 county rivals in East Limestone and Ardmore, we will both be traveling to Florence a week from Wednesday as we go to regionals.
The last time, for at least for 2 years, that we will be in the same area,
Yes.
East Limestone, as new classifications start 26-27 school year, and eliminated 7A, so Ardmore will be 4A, East Limestone will be 5A.
We will be in with
I think
fellow teams that we've seen this weekend, Priceville and Brewer, and
Along
we will
with
add Westmoreland.
Westmoreland,
Now, you probably can attest more to – you probably know who East Limstone's will be. I'm not 100% sure.
I would say Athens, Decatur, maybe Columbia.
Okay, so
Or it may be Hartsville. It may be Athens, Decatur, and Hartsville. I don't know how they. Of course, you got Coleman there, Columbia. You got several right there close. So I know it's going to be Athens and East and Decatur. I just don't know who.
Yeah, anytime.
Maybe Austin, because since
okay.
Austin is going to be in there now.
I was going to say, Coach South, as you well know, anytime that you're having to be in an area with the Athens Golden Eagles, it's not going to be fun.
It's going to be a battle.
They'll always throw out great teams year in and year out, and for us, again, we return a lot of everybody.
Yeah.
So look to hopefully next year again continue to do what we've been able to do this year.
B-Lot,
good
the
hit
catcher,
right
hard hit out to ground ball out to Pennington in left field to give them the leadoff batter on here in the bottom of the fifth. They will have to score 4 runs. I think it's 10 after 5, so they're going to have to put a lot of runs up to keep this game going. They're going to have to put up a 9 spot to keep this going.
Well, if they put up a 9 spot, I may be calling to the concession stand for a water and either a hot dog or it's Coach Angus. He's over here looking at me.
Yep.
He sees us up here.
There's the pitch high. Coach Ball.
He's getting ready to walk down with the trophies.
Coach Ball made it back. He had to leave for a little while. He's standing down here below us.
Oh, he's got the microphone ready. I think I know Coach Ball was a part of a lot of these trophy presentations.
That's right.
Over his tenure as head coach, and kind of really, did a lot for our program, and now as the principal, did a great job of hiring a great staff, or hiring a great head coach and letting her put together a very good staff. He and Coach Angus and Miss Hensley as their administrators.
Here's the pitch from Broadway.
Great pitch right there.
Strike, make it full count on McMunn. Broadway has pitched well, gave up the 2 runs early.
Great pitch.
There's a strikeout. I think our producer just called for that.
He did.
A great call by him. Trying to pull up. Looks like that is Broadway's second strikeout of the day. Or no, just her first strikeout. There's a base hit by Stodmeyer, the second baseman. Advances B-Lot to second. So yeah, that was, as well as Fallon's pitch, that was her first strikeout on the day, Coach.
It looks like we will have Briley Holland coming to the mound.
8th grader.
8th grader Briley Holland. Again, really excited when you can see an 8th grader step into the mound and, give her some experience.
That's
to
right.
To throw in a
you never know.
Yeah.
You may need her next week to throw some innings. You can get in. Hopefully we don't, but you get in that regional and you get in that losers bracket and you have to play several games in a row. you need all the arms you can get and any experience you can get Briley right here. Again, another good kid, walks around with a smile on her face, and just an 8th grader. So, seeing a little bit of the future.
Yep. Anytime you can have a lot of pitching, it bodes well for you, especially when you hit like we do. So, again, really excited to see her be able to step in, and she's bringing it. She's firing it in there.
We won't close the book on Broadway yet, see what happens here, but she did go 4 1/3 inning, 8 hits, 2 runs. Well, could add to it based on the runners. She is responsible for the runners on base. Broadway moves over to first as Dempsey comes out. That uniform sure is shining out there in the circle, though. Everybody else has been dirty today.
Yep.
She just kind of stands out when they were all standing around. Here's the first pitch.
Great
Popped
pitch.
up here.
Close to us.
Oh, I thought Kelly was going to make the play there, but good job getting ahead. First pitch strike.
Yep.
And, I don't know if she's pitched any in varsity action before. This may be her first action. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Change up.
Wow,
Nice
what a
pitch.
Oh, man. I think the batter froze her.
Yes.
Froze us.
I'm glad it didn't umpire. I'm glad he stayed
goodness.
with it.
That was quite a pitch right
Here's
there
the
by
0-2
Briley.
pitch. Ball is popped up. Dempsey's going back. Great play by Raylan. Throw's not really needed right there, but great play by Raylan, drop stepping, getting back to it for the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up number 9, Campbell Reese. Well, good job by Holland coming in, throwing strikes.
I believe Briley is also a 3-sport athlete as she plays basketball and volleyball as well.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that speaker, pal?
Here's the pitch.
That's
it. Line drive to third base. And, ladies and gentlemen, your Lady Tigers are the 2026 Area 15 champion, 16. I'm not even sure what area we are.
That writing's too small for me to read over there. But
wait.
Nonetheless,
Yes,
we are your Area
16.
Area 16 champions.
The score
for the second consecutive season.
20-2. And, you even see the East Limestone girls are happy. They were jumping up and down. Yes, this game didn't go the way they went, but it wasn't they won the important one before. Yep. And you see the smiles on their face because, like you said a while ago, they are advancing this year. They're making it to sub-state or regionals, which will be Wednesday the 13th in Florence, and both teams will play at 9 o'clock. Again, stay tuned. You never know where the AHS Sports Network may pop up. So like I said, follow it, Facebook, and we will stay here, I guess, for the awards ceremony.
We'll have to figure out a good place to well, I don't know if we'll be eating food at 9 a.m. I mean, I'm always down to eat regardless, but really proud for our Tigers as they.
Real quick, I want to thank everybody for showing up today. We got 2 plaques to hand out. Your Class 5A, Area 16, runners up, East Limestone.
East Limestone Indians. Assistant Coach Blake Montgomery coming out to receive the plaque for the Area 16 runner-up. Also,
Area 16, your own Ardmore Tigers.
As they sprint out there to take it over from Coach Angus.
Angus hands it off and gets out of the way. But what a way to wrap it up. 20-2 area championship.
We got 2
Is
running
a
out
huge.
There we go. Now they're all
Well,
gone.
she started to send some to the scoreboard. I thought they were going to see the crowd, the students out there, but great job by Coach King, her assistant coaches, Coach Thompson, Coach Jones, Coach Andy Jordan, Coach Sam Jordan.
You know, a little family.
Gigi's
little
not
family
out there.
action.
Coach Sherry Gravitt. But a great job by them all year, and just a great job to our girls.
Yeah.
You know, they came out, and they never let up.
Yeah.
We scored in every inning, and hopefully, like you said earlier, we can carry that over to got a week and a half, but I'd rather be going into the regionals winning 20-2 than losing 20-2.
Yes.
But
I'm right there with you, and again, great job. They work. They put in the work, and so
year round.
It's easy to root for them because you know what they do. It's not something they just kind of pick up in February and play it and end it in May and be done. They eat, sleep, and breathe it, and they work hard, and just really happy for them. And as they continue on and again make another regional appearance, which seems to be something that is a very norm around here. I know last year in Coach King's first year as head coach, we were able to make it to regionals. And so glad to be able to do it in her second year as well. And just really, really happy for everybody. Great crowd. Got everybody out there taking pictures. They're out there with the student section. That's going to make for a great picture. So, again, we appreciate everybody that tuned in and watched. We appreciate Kelly, Heath, Cody, our entire staff up here. And appreciate Coach South being with me today, or me being with him. He had to man it by himself last night. So I texted him today and said, hey, where are we at on time? And he told me, he said, get on up here. So I was able to get up here, and appreciate him. And I know he loves softball, and he loves being here. So appreciate him being on with us today. So I will close this out, I guess. If there's nothing else, we appreciate everybody live from Ardmore High School with a 20-2 victory for your Ardmore Tigers and area regular season and tournament champions. We will hopefully see you next Wednesday.